Stop. They loose living, party and bullshitting. Podcast girls, they putting they 2 cents in. They loose living, party and bullshitting. Podcast girls, they putting they 2 cents in. Tea sipping, nothing's off limits at the tables they sitting. Zero filter, aka no chill. Grab your seat, there's some popcorn, it gets real. Ella, where you at? Debbie, where you at? Going live, log on. Podcast is the trap. Loose slipping, yeah. They loose slipping, hey. Loose slipping, hey. They loose slipping, hey.
Dropping something. Hello. You're now tuning in to another episode of Loose Lips Podcast. I'm your girl, Miss Fierce, with 2 baby daddies.
I'm your girl, Deb Cakes with 2 B's.
And thank you all for joining us for another episode. We're a day late, and we're waiting for all of our lovers and friends to start rolling in on Instagram. But of course, we got to get the show on the road for all of our listeners on, God, what are we on? Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify. We just everywhere.
Just look at stuff.
Y'all can just listen to us everywhere. Debbie, your IG is going in and out. I don't know if it's my internet or yours. Yeah. It's going in and
Michael,
out.
can you hear me fine?
I can hear you fine now. It kind of had stopped for a second.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you want to start off with a petty positive? Do you have one, Debbie?
Go ahead. Let me marinate. I had one when I forgot.
Okay, so my petty positive for the week is my nail tech. Mr. Matt said he can hear you, but you keep stopping and blurring like you have an Android. She does.
My tablet is an Android.
You
I
know,
apologize.
we're going to start a GoFundMe so we can get Debbie an iPad.
Hey, I'm perfectly fine with it. I figured out what my petty positive is.
Oh, so do you want to go ahead with your petty positive?
Yes. Black people.
Okay.
We are thankful for using items and returning them. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at Family Dollar today, and the lady had 12 of the, the little pool water things where you do it like this right here with the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
L'Oreal.
I'm listening to you. Huh?
No. She was returning out of them. Used.
Really?
They still had water.
And them?
Steam from the water had dried out, but it wasn't always already gone.
Oh, ma'am, that's no good.
So the petty is, did you know you don't use them? Talk about they just been sitting in your trunk since you bought them.
No, ma'am. No, they have not.
Ma'am, no, you took them to a pool party and they played with them.
And then you returned them.
And you returned them, talking about you found them at Walmart for $5.
Bye, ma'am.
But it's okay, because they let them return it. So I guess that's the positive part.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're probably going to go in the trash.
Yeah, I hope they threw them away.
They're probably going to damage them out.
I hope so.
Black people, when you return something that you have used, make sure that it does not look like it has been used.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. So, my petty positive for the week is my nail tech. Shout out to my nail tech, Nike. I've talked about her on the show before. I love her to death. So, the positive is she's on vacation with her kids and her soon-to-be husband, which is a great thing. You need that family time. The petty is, I need my nails done. It's like my nails hurt that she was going on vacation, and then all of them just started cracking. Like, everybody know I keep my nails done. But once my nails get out to a certain length, they start to, like, crack. And I just been, you know, I knew she was on vacation, so a sister got a thing of glue. And I just been, you know, putting them back together until she come back to work next week.
I feel you, because I know that ain't your MO. But
It's not my MO. It's, huh?
Did you read what Michael said? Let me read this for you.
Okay.
I saw something today about people reusing condoms. Is that a thing?
Okay, I've never had a condom reused on me. I would never allow it. Once you have ejaculated in that thing, it's over with. It's a wrap.
We don't do that.
No.
That don't sound safe.
It's
It doesn't
not.
sound sanitary.
It's not sanitary whatsoever.
Like,
So,
when you mean reuse, it's like, do you wash it out and reuse it?
you not
Or
even,
like, y'all had sex, keep mad, and y'all lay down for a second and he goes back in. Like, what I need to understand the reuse part. Because I'm trying to itch it out.
even when you part ways with my vagina and you have your condom on, I need you to take that off, put on a new one. It's
I
used.
just need a better understanding of what he's saying when he says reuse.
It just goes to show how nasty and disgusting people are.
That's nasty as hell.
It's very disgusting. So, I have white people news. So, today, the tech giant and iPhone maker Apple became the first American public company to cross the $1 trillion mark. Apple is now worth $1 trillion. You're welcome, Apple, because I know I have contributed to that every year. Every year I contribute to that. I'm going to be contributing again because I'm going to go buy another MacBook. So I can have two. Because I don't even like using my Dells or my HPs because I'm just Apple now.
Hey,
So,
you know, I'm for you.
and we're going to start a GoFundMe to get Debbie an iPad so she can let this Android tablet that she got go. Like, step into 2018 and 2019 with us, honey, okay?
I guess. As long as y'all funding it, I'm all for it.
Now, I'm going to put $1.25 towards it on the GoFundMe. I got you.
Fine.
$1.25. I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
I appreciate you.
You know,
$10.
you know I do what I can when I can.
I know you do.
And when I can't, I ain't.
Question. Did you get your waffle today?
Yes, I did. My coworker texted me, and so y'all today, like since yesterday, I've been craving a waffle. Not waffles, just a waffle. Just one waffle. That's all I wanted. And my coworker went to Waffle House and got me one today. I feel so loved and so appreciated. Like, you know, that's the way to my heart.
Yes. Okay, so Michael is back with the update.
Okay.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention are reminding everyone to remember best practices when it comes to safe sex. Condoms aren't meant to be washed or reused. So the nasty motherfuckers are washing them.
That's just nasty. That's just disgusting. And this is coming from Mr. Mance, who is married, who is possibly not even using condoms, but we appreciate you letting all of us who are single and are using condoms giving us this information. But I promise you, no condoms are being reused on me, honey. Once you exit me, that thing gets thrown away. Okay?
Right. Well, right now I'm still on the beach, so we obviously don't know the condoms being used as well.
Oh, Lord, there go that Android static again. What did you say, Debbie?
I'm still on the bench, so I'm not using any condoms at this moment.
Oh, my God. So I do have another petty positive. And I'm going to give a warning. I want all the smoke. You know I don't care. So 2 weeks ago, we had some guests on the show. Shout out to Jamie and Mario. And we were doing our petty positive. And I had mentioned someone whose name I did not mention, but I refer to them as a fed baby because that's their hashtag. And this particular person decided that they wanted to, and I put in air quotation marks, check me about what I had stated on the show. trying to say that our business is our business and there was no need for me to talk about it on the show. When really, I did not mention your name. I didn't get very personal. I was just voicing what I had already voiced to him about his inconsistency. So, what, Debbie?
I was going to talk about that too.
Yeah.
See, I was up to date, girl. I was up to date.
So, needless to say, because no one's going to check me, especially if you're not paying my bills, putting a ring on my finger, and I'm speaking the truth about the situation. So, the positive is we have an open line of communication. The petty is we no longer have an open line of communication because I cut him off.
Line of communication.
Yeah, we no longer have an open line of communication because I cut him off because I'm just not going to go for that. Like, for one, you cannot check me. You just can't. Two, he had the audacity to say, I need to get on his level. I'm probably not used to dealing with a real man such as himself. Okay. To get on his level, and let me put out the warning again, I want all the smoke. To get on his level, I will have to downgrade. Okay? To get on his level, I will have to settle for less. Okay?
Say it one more time for people in the back. I don't think they heard you.
To get on his level, I will have to downgrade. To get on his level.
I'm sorry. You heard what Michael said.
He probably watching you. He probably do, Michael. Okay? And I had to politely let him know, sir, I've been on my shit. I've always been on my shit. And I've been on my shit before you, and I will be on my shit after you, okay? To tell me to get on your level, but you don't even have your own place. Well, you have a roommate, but it's not really your place because his bedroom has one. He has the master bedroom. You have the side. And then you can't even grow a beard. You have struggle hairs going around your face. You can't even grow a beard. And then every hashtag on his pictures on Instagram is Fed Baby, federal. When the feds came knocking, such and such held me down. Do you want to go back, sir? Do you miss it that much that you have to keep mentioning how you went to the feds? Because trust me, I know a lot of dudes who did fed time, and they're not bragging about it every other picture on Instagram. They're not bragging about it in every conversation. They did their time. They came out here. And on top of that, I know niggas with way more money than you do. Way more money, honey. That has businesses, that has clubs, that can just get on a plane or a jet whenever they want to. That shit does not faze me. That shit does not impress me. But I just want to let you know that I could never get on your level. Because I'm here and you're like here. I don't argue with people who probably don't even know what their FICO score is. That do not know that there's a different credit score for your house and for your car. That probably doesn't even know how to check their credit. Their credit might be in the negatives. Okay? I don't do that. I still got mad love for you. But I know you're probably going to watch this show and listen because that's what you do. And I just want to let you know, boo-boo, that I have dealt with niggas after you with way more money, way more prestige, way more status, who did fed time, who did not do fed time. And you're not even seeing them. And they don't brag about it every other post. But if you miss the feds that much, I can arrange for you to go back. Straight like that. And I'm done.
Sorry.
Ma'am.
Sorry.
Sorry for what?
I'm just thinking about the song.
Oh, okay. But you said you wanted you said you wanted to talk about that. So did you have anything that you wanted to say, Debbie?
No, I was talking about the note.
Oh, the note?
The note that we got. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Sorry.
I just had to say that because no one will ever check me. I do the checking. Okay?
Checkmate.
Okay. I do the checking. So, is it time for us to get into the love and fuck up news? Is it that time?
So, have you seen our lovely Masika?
With the yellow wig today? Okay, I did see that. Oh my God. And then they started this comparison between her and Alexis Scott, which I wish they would stop that. Masika is Masika. Alexis is Alexis. And there's really no comparison because Masika at least know who her baby father is.
Yeah.
Alexis, we don't know who father.
You're still in the air.
Like your legs. We don't know.
Right.
And speaking of Love and Hip Hop, so I don't know, did you watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood this week or this past Monday?
What happened?
Okay, so one, Ray J decided to go to Vegas for 6 days and leave Princess at home by herself pregnant.
I haven't watched the episode yet.
So Princess, of course, posted a subliminal message on Instagram for Ray J, insinuating that he was cheating because he was in a hotel room with a bunch of girls and the girls was DMing her videos that they were with Ray J. So she had proof of it. So making a long story short, Ray J's mother and sister was basically saying that Princess needs to publicly apologize for what she said about Ray J. But my thing is, what about Ray J apologizing to Princess? She's the one who's pregnant. She's the one who's with child. And he leaves her for 6 days straight. Like, who does that?
Right.
But the thing is, Princess knew what she was getting into also when she got with Ray J. Prior to her marrying him, and after the marriage. So, if he did not change prior to the wedding, he's not definitely going to change now, honey.
You remember when she busted in on him once, like right before they got married?
Yeah, he had an apartment that he was supposed to give up, and he did not.
Yeah.
And she came to the apartment, and he had strippers there.
Yep.
So I'm just like, I don't know why people think marrying someone is going to change them. It's really just going to intensify who they already are. And
because now they know you're not perfect and it won't be easy.
Yeah. And so I was just like, that's, and then, okay, so also, supposedly Lyrica has slept with or tried to sleep with or maybe did something with Safari.
She want a man. Her husband is a woman.
But why would she marry him then? Because he already had pearls and blonde dreads when you got with him, sis.
I guess she thought it was going to change him. Or she could be his cover-up.
His beard. But, ladies, please listen to us when we say this. Marrying a man or having his child is not going to change the situation. And it's not going to change him because if he did not change prior to that, he's not going to change after that.
If he don't want to change,
no.
He's not going to change.
And clearly Ray J does not want to change.
No.
Ray J is Ray J.
Mm-hmm.
So he is who he is, and he isn't who he isn't.
And he ain't ready to be nobody's husband.
Definitely not ready to be anybody's husband. I don't even see what's so Ray J must have like a king dingling. Well, you know what? I did watch. I forgot about the sex tape.
Yeah,
He did his thing. Okay, I see why she acting stupid. Sorry.
She's stupid.
Yeah.
You know, there's them ancient niggas that got the best.
It always is some ancient niggas. They ain't got no good credit score. They ain't shit. All they good for is giving you a wet ass and making you feel so confused.
Girl,
because it's like when you get with the dudes that got all the qualities you look for in a husband and a father, but then it get down to the bedroom and you just be like, why am I even here?
Well, I'm about to take this ugly nigga test run, see how this run out.
You know, so I talked about the ugly dude that I had.
Mm-hmm.
And, baby, listen. And
he's not that ugly. We can go out in public.
I mean, I went out in public with my ugly dude at nighttime.
No, we can go out at that time. He not... Okay, let me not call him ugly because he's not ugly.
Okay.
He's just... How do I explain it? I can't explain it.
Okay, so he's ugly then if you can't explain it.
Okay. No.
Okay. So, the ugly dude that I had, he was a Gemini. And he was great in the bedroom. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give that to him. He was great. And I did go out in public with him at nighttime. And he used to bring me ice cream whenever my menstrual came on. So he was really sweet. It just wish he was a little bit more attractive because he started talking about, having more kids. And I was just like, my uterus, just does not produce ugly kids. I just can't do it. I'm not going to do it. Just not.
Okay. This is for you.
So you're sending it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
this is for you, not for the show.
Okay, no. Oh, no, I'm not going to share it to nobody.
I know that. We'll be like, well, look at this.
Yeah. But also in Love and Fuck Ups tonight, first of all, this is not a fuck up. This is definitely a great thing. LeBron James opened up his school in his hometown, Akron, Ohio, the I Promise School. Hand claps to LeBron. Oh, go ahead and hit the twerk, baby.
I ain't gonna start for I will wait. I'm saying this to this weekend.
For this weekend, okay. But yeah, and first of all, LeBron James is not the first athlete or the first black celebrity to open up a school. Okay. Pause. I got the picture. Maybe this isn't his best angle, but I don't think like he's ugly.
Ugly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like I can't really. Let's just say if you see him, you wouldn't see me with him.
Yeah, like he doesn't look like your type, but however, really, what's really a type nowadays? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because to me, I'm like, I don't want you just.
My type means I'm still single.
Yeah, I just don't want you butt ass ugly because I eventually do want to have some more kids. I gotta think about my future kids and their DNA because the first two kids that I have currently right now, I say currently right now, like they leaving. The first two kids I currently have right now, like they are very beautiful and handsome. Like I produce some very beautiful kids, and I just can't bring ugly kids into the family. Like my kids will look at me and be like, "Who is this?" You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that, And then plus, they have the Daniel law, so if the baby come out ugly, I might just leave it at the hospital.
I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be safe.
Yeah. So yeah, he's okay. So this is the spectrum, right? Like this is ugly, this is fine. He's like right there. Like you could go out in the daytime with him and be okay. Because it looks like from the picture he has a little sauce to him, like a little swag, a little style. So, okay. Yeah, and it's all about connecting up here mentally as well. Like, my thing is, if you can make me laugh, if we can have like deep conversations and no matter the time and just chill and just be relaxed, I might, possibly give you a ugly, possibly child. Maybe. I just won't go out in the daytime with it.
You gotta take it to school?
I do not have to. Okay, I can take it to school, but my windows will be tinted.
You gotta let that on. You gotta go to teacher conferences. You gotta go to field days and awards days.
He can go to the teacher conferences, to the PTA meetings, to the field days. I would drop it off, with the tinted windows. And, and then, like, when it comes time for, like, family portraits, that's the only thing, like, how will we do the family portrait? Because I just can't tell the ugly baby, like, you can't be in it. But, I don't want to, have an ugly family portrait hanging over the fireplace. So it's like, how do we do family pictures? Like, that's the only thing. Like, then, like, if the father is ugly too, if I happen to slip up and let an ugly dude marry me, which I don't think the Lord's going to do that to me. I honestly do not think, because I have gone to the altar of the Lord and I have asked for what I wanted. So he knows my heart. But I'm just saying, the devil hear your prayers too. So if Satan send me... If Satan send me an ugly dude with a third baby leg and somehow I end up pregnated and have this baby and we end up married, I'm trying to figure out how are we going to do.
If you knock your ass flying on this bitch, you ain't gonna know if he's ugly or not.
If I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do the family portrait. Like, do I just have him and the baby do a picture together, and then just me and my two?
You know how some people do their family portraits, and then it be like him and his kids and her kids.
Yeah, we might
do a family picture together. That could be your excuse right there.
Yeah, we might have to do that because I don't want, like, you know, the ugly people in the family, like, messing up the family portrait. You know, I don't want that. And it's not fair to my other two kids who are beautiful to have to, you know, have a messed up family portrait because their mother made a mistake and did not leave the baby at the hospital under Daniel's law.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying. So if anybody has any advice on how I can handle this situation if it possibly happens to me, just let me know. Like, I know it's a lot of y'all. Listen, it's a lot of y'all out there with ugly kids. Let's just be honest, okay? I don't talk about people kids. I state facts, and a lot of y'all's kids are facially challenged, and y'all like to post their pictures on social media, and you know I'm not gonna like it. I'm not, and so I just want the people who do have facially challenged kids, facially challenged spouses, email us to let me know if if that is to happen to me. How could I deal with that? How do you deal with your facially challenged kids and facially challenged spouse? I have told the Lord what I wanted, so I don't think that it's going to happen to me. But, Satan hears our prayers too.
We do the show once a week.
Notorious_Mike77. We do the show once a week. We normally do it every Wednesday, but you can subscribe to us. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, TuneIn app, SoundCloud. We have a YouTube channel. Make sure you rate us and make sure to leave us a review as well.
Right.
So we totally got off topic. What were we talking about? LeBron James. Okay, yeah. So he opened up his I Promise School, which is a really great thing because it's for the kids who just really need it. Like, underprivileged kids, they get free tuition, they get free breakfast, free lunch, free snack. First of all, I'm trying to figure out how do I sign up for the free breakfast, the free lunch, and the afternoon snack. Okay? I mean, that got me right there.
They gonna mail it to you, girl.
I mean, no, I'm going. I'm going there.
Oh, you gonna go?
I'm going there. They like, ma'am, are you registering your kids? I'm registering myself. I heard y'all got free food.
Maybe you should be like a teacher assistant or something.
No. Nope.
No.
No.
You sure?
I'm very, Debbie, I'm so sure. I don't want to assist nobody's kids.
I mean, I don't think they're going to allow you to just come up there and pick up snacks and breakfast and
no, and they also have a food pantry for people, for the adults, like the parents of the kids to get.
Parents.
So, how far is Akron, Ohio from us? I'm going to go Google. The I Promise School.
While we're talking about school parents, so this is what I need for you guys to understand. I'm going to need for you guys to put as much money and time into your kids' education this year as you're going to put into their school clothes, okay? For those first 3 or 4 days of school, okay? Don't have little Jabari going to school with the brand new Jordans on and he can't even spell Jordan.
Very true.
Okay? Or some Hirachis that he can't spell it. I'm going to need for y'all to get it together, parents, okay? That's my only request.
Okay. So shout out to Mike. I think that's Notorious Mike. He just subscribed to our YouTube channel. So thank you. I just got the notification. So Debbie, if we take the toll roads, we'll get there in 8 hours and 32 minutes. If we don't take the toll roads, we'll get there in 9 hours and 32 minutes. So I figure if I leave Saturday, I can get there by Sunday, check into a hotel room, get myself together, go there Monday, register myself, get my uniform together, and so I can get some snacks. And partake in the food pantry that they have.
What grade you plan on being in?
Whatever they decide to put me in. It really don't matter.
Wherever they see fit.
Wherever they see fit to put my big ass, okay? Just listen. Wherever they see fit, just make sure I'm not late for breakfast, lunch, nor the afternoon snack, and show me where the pantry's at. Okay?
Right. Girl, you get a free bite.
Yes, and I get a free bite. It's lit.
And free transportation, I think, within
2 miles of the school, yes.
2 miles, okay.
It's lit. You just gonna see me just on my bike with all my snacks in the basket just rolling through Akron. Yeah, just excited. Just can't wait. Just can't wait to get back because I got me some snacks. I'm just so excited. Yes, that is me all day. So, yeah, Debbie, I'm going. You coming?
You know, kudos to you.
You coming? Y'all gonna come when I graduate? Y'all gonna come when I graduate?
I'm coming to graduate. It's gonna be lit. Because college is free colleges if they go to the college.
Tuition is free if they go to Akron University.
Right.
Yeah.
So shout out to LeBron James.
Yeah, so just make sure y'all show up to my graduation.
We're gonna be there.
Yes, it's gonna be lit.
I'm gonna go live.
Go live for my graduation, girl.
Right, girl.
And because I'm having my uniform.
Loose lips, L'Oreal's graduation edition.
Yes, they were like, wait, what? Where is she graduating from? The I Promise school? Wait, what? Just be walking across stage with my snacks.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. Then I'm gonna be on the news. They were like, well, how did your old ass get registered? Like I just walked up there. They just put me where they saw fit. Listen, I took a test and they felt like I needed it. So I'm here. It's lit. I got my snacks. What's poppin'? No snack left behind either. That's where I'm going. No snack left behind, honey. Okay? All right. So also, and I love and fuck ups, but this is love. Monday night, the first part of the 6-part documentary, The Rest in Power, the Trayvon Martin story, aired on BET and the Paramount Network. It's 6 parts to it. It's going to air every Monday at 10 o'clock. The first part played Monday. When I tell you it wasn't even 5 minutes into that documentary that I was in tears. Like, first of all, shout out to Jay-Z and his production team for shooting this story. And for Trayvon's parents to go through this again. To tell their story about their son. Because they showed pictures of Trayvon when he was gunned down, lying in the grass dead. They played the 911 call, and you can literally hear him screaming for help, and then you hear the gunshot go off when that punk Zimmerman shot him. And it's freaking ridiculous how the Stanford Police Department was just like, they were not going to charge Zimmerman for the murder of Trayvon until it got all this notoriety on social media with the attorneys, all the press. They were not going to charge this man because of that stupid stand your ground law, which was signed in up on the George W. Bush's son, Jeb Bush, in Florida. They were not going to charge him. He was saying how Trayvon was like saying, oh, he was going to kill me. He was rushing me and everything. But you can clearly hear in the 911 call and the people that was calling, there's someone screaming. There's someone screaming. You can hear him in the background screaming for help. And then you hear a pop. And it's Zimmerman, he shot him. And Zimmerman had a history of just calling 911 on black kids in the neighborhood that were playing, that were riding their bikes, just doing all this other stuff. And then in the 911 call, you can hear him following Trayvon, talking about these punks, they always get away with this shit. And he confronted that baby. And he murdered that baby. And he might not have been found guilty in the court of law, but that man can't go nowhere. And what's so crazy is that Zimmerman stalked the production team and the producers of this documentary. He was emailing them. He was texting them. He was calling them. He was showing up to where they were at. Like, a judge has literally just granted a restraining order.
Oh, wow.
Like, he was wanting the names of the people who were speaking out against him in this documentary. Like, you might not have been found guilty in the court of law, but, sir, you will never live a normal life again.
I can say, first of all, you're guilty.
Yeah.
God glad said so.
And it's a 6-part series. So I know next Monday it's gonna be my heart goes out to his parents to have to relive that story. But Sabrina Fulton, Trayvon Martin's mother, she said something that stuck out to me. She said, my son had to be gunned down in order for me to stand up. Basically saying this had to happen to Trayvon for her to be able to stand up and protest against this, bring awareness to this. Because she said she didn't even get to grieve for Trayvon. She wanted to grieve. She didn't want to come out the house. She didn't want to go back to Sanford, Florida, where it happened, because he was staying with his father at the time. His mother and father were separated, but they were co-parenting, and Trayvon was with his father. And she was like, she didn't even want to do all that. She was like, but the lawyer, their civil rights attorney, was like, do you want to grieve or do you want to fight it? He said, because you can't do both. And she said she decided to fight it. So she really never got to grieve the death of her son, which is crazy. But I hope if y'all haven't watched it, watch the first part and watch the other 5 parts that will air the next coming Mondays. We do, if we can sit there and watch Love and Hip Hop and all that good stuff, we can watch something like this, because it does affect our community. It's still happening in our community. And, we need these stories to be told, because this is unfortunately a part of our history. Once again, African Americans, we come from a very long line of just people just not liking us for some reason, and just feeling the need to just treat us like shit. So, and that's it for me being a Debbie Downer on the show. I just had to put that out there because it was on my heart.
And claps.
There it is. So that was all I really had in tonight's love and fuck ups. Do you have anything, Debbie?
Yes.
Okay.
So, earlier this week, we had a question about dating your ex's family members and friends.
Uh-huh.
Something of that nature. I did have some response on my end.
Okay.
I'm pulling them up as we speak, so give me just one moment.
All right. We are holding.
All right. So the question of the day was, is it ever okay to date a friend, family member, a friend or family member's ex, or someone that they were interested in? First response was, no, I wouldn't, because then boundaries and trust issues are broken. The next was, I think it depends on the circumstances, especially if they were just interested in the person. If today you find out that you were engaged or married to a man or woman your family member dated, would you decide to leave them?
What's your take on it, Deborah?
So, is it ever okay to date a family or friend member's ex? No.
What about somebody that was interested in?
It makes it weird. Because you wouldn't really be able to... If it's a close family member that you kind of communicate with, that's a definite hell no.
Yeah.
But if it's... I'm going to say if it's something that you do, probably no, because it kind of makes it a messy situation when you come bring them around to family events. But, what if, like, let's say you didn't know, and y'all show up, then it's kind of late. So normally, my answer would be, if you know, no. If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah. My answer to that is, if it's a family member that I just don't fuck with, fuck that shit. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. Because I don't like you. So I really don't have no loyalty to you. But if I have loyalty to you, if I'm close to you, no, I'm not going to do that. Because at the end of the day, men come a dime a dozen. Okay? Family don't. And if I'm close to you, if I rock with you, I'm not going to do that. Because I always tell the dudes in my life, you can be replaced. But my close net of friends and family that I have, which family to me doesn't even have to be blood. It can just be, someone you rock with for a long time. They always going to be here. But you are replaceable. So, no. But, some people do that. And the reason why I posted that question was because I've been watching reality TV shows. And Faith Evans and Stevie J are married. Supposedly. I ain't seen a marriage certificate. But my thing is, Stevie and Biggie was close. And yes, Biggie Smalls is dead. But would you still have some type of loyalty to that man even in death? Because she has a child by this man. She was married to this man. That's like...
She's going to always compare you to him.
Yeah, and she's always going to be seen as Biggie Smalls' wife. So, that's why I posted the question. And plus, watching reality TV shows, you see so much stuff where, it's like they're couple swapping. But they were supposedly friends or whatever. Let's see. Monday night today. Oh, you going to read it, Debbie?
Yeah.
Okay.
The chick I went to school with got pregnant by her cousin. But they didn't know they was cousins until a family reunion.
Oh, God, no.
Okay, so black people are infamous for this.
Yeah.
That's why it is definitely good to make sure that your kids, your children, know who their family are.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important, especially our generation. And I say that for the fact that a lot of us, young people our age, are still not with the people you had kids with.
Nope.
And they're out here having, you or them are out here having multiple kids, and they're all the same age.
Yep.
So when they get ready to go to school, they're generally going to go to school together if you're still in the same area.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want them coming home, and you be like, oh, shit, that's your sister, or that's your brother. Like, you have to have some type of opening, or open relationship, or at least acknowledge or know who their family is. Because that's kind of fucked up.
That
Good
is.
thing they didn't come out with their forehead and he's fucking each other.
So men, if you're going to be out here having these multiple kids, and I've always said this. Women too. But most of the time, there's some no good mothers out there. But most of the time, there's women out here having multiple kids. Those kids are being raised in the same household. But if you're going to have multiple kids, make sure your kids know one another. Men, if you're going to be out here making babies with all these women, I honestly think it's the man's responsibility to make sure that all those kids know one another. I honestly don't think it's up to the women. Women will step up and, reach out to the other kids' mother so the kids can know one another if the father is failing. But it's really, to me, up to the man to make sure that these kids know one another. So stuff like this do not happen. Because it almost happened to me once, but thank God for Call ID, honey, and a nosy mama. Whoo, child. Save me some embarrassment. Huh? I know for a fact we have people in our family, Debbie, that are kissing cousins. But not the younger generation. The older generation. And I'm proud of it, too.
Hell, half of the younger generation, we don't even see each other.
No.
We know who we are, though.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
And then, most nowadays, like, the men in my family, like, as far as the male cousins, it ain't, so a lot of my aunts and uncles had some ugly kids. I wasn't one of them, but I do have some facially challenged cousins. I think that's why they turned to the street life, because they needed something to attract the females. Like, do we have any ugly people on our IG live right now? We know we need to get some ugly people on the show.
First of all, I don't think anybody is going to consider themselves ugly.
No, just listen. I'm here today to tell you. See, people who are ugly but don't admit they're ugly are like people with a drug problem, but they don't want to admit it. The first step is admitting that you have a problem. And the problem is, okay, we're not going to say ugly because that's an ugly word, but we're going to say facially challenged. Okay, let's be honest. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Debbie is not everybody's cup of tea. There might be someone out there that may not find me attractive. There might be someone out there that may not find Debbie attractive. But 99.99999% of the time, me and Debbie are found attractive.
This and don't.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with what we're talking about. I seen a meme the other day that a guy posted, and it said, something to the effect of, no, something about just because she's not as pretty as you doesn't mean that she's not a better woman than you or something.
I saw that. My brother posted that on his Facebook page.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Clap for that, because I think I love that one.
You know, and that is true. Like, you could be with a facially challenged person, excuse me. You can be with a facially challenged person, and they may have all the qualities that a great, good-looking person doesn't, and it can, you know, make them better. Like, looking better than someone doesn't make you better than someone.
Mm-hmm.
But, the hell? I was trying to find his Facebook page. This man changes his name so much. But, like, would you have a family with an ugly person, baby?
Yeah, I think I kind of strayed away from looks at this point. Yeah. I really go based on personality.
Am I wrong?
That takes me knowing you first.
Okay, so
if you walk up,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I found it.
So if you just walk up to me and you ugly, I might be taking it back. It takes me getting to know somebody. At this point, I'm really on the get to know somebody type of feel you out, energy, personality, all of that. Because once you have all of that, it kind of overrides everything else.
And I do agree with that. I totally agree with that, because the one ugly dude I dated, his personality, like, boom. We laugh all the time. But, and tell me if I'm wrong, Debbie, from my point of view, I haven't even said it yet.
Bitch, you are. You don't talk about this little ugly ass nigga with the bum ass sex. Now you talking about he got a good personality. You left his ass alone because he was ugly. He
does have a great personality. He does. Okay, he does.
That could have been your husband.
Okay. But am I wrong for saying I don't want to have kids with an ugly person? Am I wrong for saying it? Am I wrong?
But how do you know your kid was going to be ugly?
I have seen his child.
I don't think that are attractive and cute have some beautiful kids.
Well, the reason why I say that is because he has an offspring.
Right.
And his offspring.
But it's going to be part of you too.
No. You know me, I have no problem cutting people off. I will cut an infant off. Okay? I don't even know you like that. You just got here. Miss Get Up 2020 said, after I got divorced, I dated ugly guys on purpose. But this is... Okay. Like... But I don't think I'm wrong for saying that I don't want to have kids with an ugly person, especially if I have seen their offspring, and their offspring, okay, I'm not going to say the offspring is ugly, but I'm going to say the offspring looks like their dad, and their dad is ugly. Okay, so that makes it sound nicer.
I think if it happened, it's your child.
Okay, so if I have an ugly baby, will you raise it?
Will I raise it? No, it's your child. I'll come and get it.
No, Debbie. I'm not raising an ugly baby.
I mean, I think my kids was kind of questionable when I had them.
No, they both were cute. You know, now, I will say that, you know, kids, they do go through this little awkward stage where they might look a little ugly. My son right now is going through that awkward stage, you know, where he's, you know, going through puberty. So, like, every day is not a good day. You know, some days is an ugly day. But, you know, I know where he's going. You know, I know the path that he's going down. And I know that when he gets at the stoplight, he's going to be a handsome teenager. He's just going through this ugly phase right now. When he was born, he was beautiful. When my daughter was born, she was beautiful. And your kids were beautiful. Now, do me and the little one get along? No, because I don't think he mine.
It's definitely yours.
But the oldest one is definitely mine.
Oh, she's mine all day.
But
both of them are mine all day.
But that younger one, I wasn't even in town.
That's my baby.
Of course. Both of y'all are hell on wheels.
He's my child, 100%.
My youngest is definitely my child with his badass, but it's just like I don't want to deal with it. Like, how dare you?
Right.
Throw shade. I'm the shade thrower in this house. Like, it's not up to you, it's up to me. But I'm gonna, I pray I don't end up with an ugly baby. But I just don't know how I'm gonna deal with it. I'm just saying.
You
What?
follow the same things.
What happened?
We gonna work on you. You still a work in progress.
Listen, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was I. But anywho, I got some great news, and it's not ugly babies.
You got bundles?
I have some wigs, but I'm not putting them on. So we have shirts, guys. We do a lot of sayings on the show. We be like, "Ooh, that sounds like cute. Put it in a notepad, girl." So we love to say that we're ratchetly sophisticated. So we have ratchetly sophisticated shirts. And then, of course, we had to get the logo on the shirt. Boom. Loose Lips Podcast.
Come back up.
Can you see it?
You flash it. Come down. There you go. You see it.
I feel like a nigga who's being guided.
Go, do the ratchetly sophisticated again.
Okay.
Because you flashed them.
I flashed it. You know, I like to flash.
Come down some. Oh, yeah. Ratchetly sophisticated.
So if you guys are interested in getting a shirt, those are V-necks. But if you're not interested in a V-neck, we can do it a different way. If you want a different color, please follow instructions. Email us, because that would be the best way for us to keep up if you want to order these shirts from us. Loose Lips Podcast at gmail.com, and lips is with 2 S's. Excuse me. We're also going to have some other shirts with some, some other sayings, but I decided to go with those because I just want to see what they was going to look like first, instead of going up there and ordering a whole bunch of shit and not like any of them. Money 1981. I'm still trying to figure out why I didn't win that gas money. Well, first of all, Money 1981. We did. No, we didn't. Not on the show. My bad. So, congratulations to MJ out of, Seattle, Washington, I believe.
Yeah.
She won the $25 Visa gift card from us, and we appreciate everyone who entered. But MJ, who also hosts her own podcast, called Tickle Pink. She followed all the instructions. Every single last one instruction. Okay? The rest of you niggas was just doing whatever the fuck you wanted to do, and was like, hey, I want that gas money. Okay? So that's why you did not get it. So shout out to MJ. Make sure you guys listen to her podcast. It's called Tinkle Pink. You can listen to it on all streaming platforms. She's on Instagram. Her Instagram is I'm gonna give it to you. I'm Tickle Pink X0. So make sure you follow her. I love her show. I've actually been listening to it. She's very sweet and very deserving of that gift card. I apologize, MJ. I did not pay extra for the tracking, girl, because I just was not gonna do that. I hope that thing got to you. Okay. But I sent her the receipt to show that it was mailed. I just was not about to pay extra for tracking. I hope it got there to you, girl, okay?
Girl, we're going to cash out to do that $25.
You know what? Next time, that's what we're going to do. What's your cash out? But I said $25 Visa gift card, so we had to stick with it. But next time, what's your cash out? It's going to cash out for this thing, honey. Okay? But yes, we have shirts, and we're getting some more on deck, too. I'm very excited about this. I have...
So, make sure you guys DM us and let us know some of our favorite quotes or some of our favorite lines that we possibly can put on some of these t-shirts.
I am very nervous about putting one of these sayings on the shirt. I ain't gonna lie, David.
But what?
I'm very nervous about putting one of these sayings on the shirt.
Tired.
Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. I'm like, how is it gonna look? I walk outside with this shirt that say, "My cat don't get tired." And somebody just look at me like, oh, it don't, bitch? Like, actually, it does. I'm just supporting someone. Okay? Because mine get tired. She gets sleepy. She gets weary.
When you get a good dick in your life, It can't get tired.
Those be the ones that tired out. Like, my vagina gets so tired that it starts humming old Negro spirituals. Like, it really does. It just starts humming old Negro spirituals. That's how tired my vagina gets. Like, it sounds like a slave picking cotton at high noon. Okay? Mine gets tired. Okay? She likes to take naps. You know, she has to have her nutrition. She has to have a breakfast, lunch, afternoon snack, and a dinner. You know, she gets tired. She needs proper rest. She don't like to be all stressed out. She don't like that 2 a.m. tap, what you doing? No, I'm asleep. You know, you come tapping on my door, she might come to the door with a bonnet. Like, what you want? You know? She gets tired. You have to book her in advance on Eventbrite so she could be prepared.
I'm so done.
She is too.
I'm so done.
She is too. Like, we have a bunch of sayings here that I'm just like, we got one that says, rearrange my womb. I'm just trying to figure out.
That's not what it is. Nobody's church.
Like, rearrange my womb. Like, that's going to have a hood nigga just walk up to you real nicely with a blunt in his hand. So you trying to
Well, it don't say I need my womb rearranged.
Then they got one that says, lift my vagina in prayer. That one's fine.
Right.
I'm okay with that one. Oh, I did come up with another one. I don't know if I put this in here.
You know what? Well, we could probably change it a little bit. You know how they've been having those memes like, if you had me second outside your house, I want it.
Yeah.
If you can rearrange my womb, I want it.
Yeah, I like that. Don't nobody take our ideas, because if I see any of this pop up on some shirts, I'm coming at you, okay? You know I want all the smoke. So, Deborah, y'all know we go live when we record this on Instagram and saying we got 1 minute and 40 seconds left.
Oh.
Yes.
So. By the time y'all see me next week, I will be another year older. Shout out to my birthday coming up on the 8th.
Yes, it's Debbie's birthday, and Beyonce, which is the most important thing this month, is coming up in Atlanta the weekend of August 25th. I will be there. We have 23 days. Debbie, I understand it's your birthday, but Beyonce is the most important thing. So, I'm sorry. 23 more days. I will be in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, I'm going to text you happy birthday, but I can't do nothing else because Beyonce's in 23 more days. I'm so excited. I will be in Atlanta, Georgia. Turning up. I know all the songs to the new CD, all the old CDs. We about to turn up. This is about to be a real, ratchetly sophisticated weekend. Okay? And my hair is being dyed, blown all over, so I will have a new look. I'm excited. So shout out to all the ugly people out there. We love y'all. Jesus love y'all. Monday night table. How I got some so good I cut my hair. She left that one open. You know what? I got some so good I cut my hair. You know what? Go to hell, Monday 1981.
You walked right into that one.
I did. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for tuning in to Lucifer's podcast. Monday 1981. I freaking hate you, my guy.
You gonna get all the smoke next week.